We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will be the first up today. Much of the focus on this running back who's had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball to the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Really, on midseason, they both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes line up on first and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? Big throw on the left side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
When to cap off an opening drive like this on a 3rd down touchdown pass is such a satisfying way to start a game. The offense has set the tone. Now, bring out the defense. It's their turn.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Oregon's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's 1st and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. It's the running back in the flat. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Marquez. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thompson.
Swarm for the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands with a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Love to see the short passing. It was a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Dutch will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A play action looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Running back with the football. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Buckeyes are on the move here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They were fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Hand off to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. What a stiff arm. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And on first down, they go right back to him. Playing toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They're going to run it. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Marquez. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Makes the grab. It's Marquez. They'll stop it short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Ducks will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So at the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A quick throw out left, complete. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Movement here from the tight end. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
9th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. The first play of the drive now, the 25. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st down here for this offense.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. A serious workout for the punter. He's on for the 6th time. Get the ice bath ready. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the right side. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Bringing pressure. He's got it. He's open. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort. It's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. That's reeled in. It's Marquez. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the single back takes the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, Maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive could come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Past the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. He hands it off from the gun. Fights through a tackle. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he gets to the 30 before stepping out. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another